I don't think people understand on a large scale that this hatred, this violence, this fear that's instilled in us, let's be fearful of the undocumented immigrant. Let's be fearful of gays. Let's be fearful of minorities. Let's be fearful of people from the Middle East. They're terrorists, and who benefits from that? Can you explain that to us? Who benefits from keeping that kind of system continual? Going.
Greed and domination, I would say, are the two sides of the same coin. The tendency of human beings to want to control, to dominate others, and greed. And they're two sides of the same coin. That is a driving force. And the creation of nation states is based on that. Empires are based on people wanting to dominate and spending billions of dollars to brainwash average American people, poor and middle class and upper middle class, to believe in things that are actually destructive.
And they're playing us off against each other when we have more in common.
And in that, I'm walking with the fact that I'm trapped in it. In other words, it isn't that I have a superiority complex pointing out you guys are the problem. It's that we together are a problem. I understand fear. I'm a human being. I understand. I grew up in fear. With the violence that I experienced in my earlier life, I understand fear. I understand why people are afraid. Can I walk in their shoes? So when I am condemning someone, condemning what they do, I don't want to be condemning them. They are my sisters and brothers, and I wish to love them. Can I walk in their shoes even as they're threatening my life? That's part of what we have to help each other become. It takes courage to become a whole human being. And we have to help each other do it. And so, pointing out what these systems are doing, it isn't as though I'm separated from it, just like the tendency for human beings to see themselves as separate from the earth community, and we dominate it, we control it, we're not it. When in fact, no, we are the earth community. We are the earth conscious of itself as human beings. We're made of the same stuff as the water and the ocean and fish and birds. No. All of it are my sisters and brothers. That self-transformation, that spiritual, that moral dimension is experiencing increasingly. We are all a part of everything and everyone, and we begin to experience it, not just an emotional feel, but a deep experience. This is reality. This is truth. And we help each other to grow up. The people running the world haven't grown up yet, meaning the ones that are dominators and the greedy, they have not grown up. Because whole human beings don't need to have things. That's not where the source of happiness is. So as I point at what people are doing, it's not that I'm superior, I'm better than they are. It's that I have had to go through aspects of my own journey of waking up and seeing reality. I used to be there. How do we help each other grow up? Because this is sick. People who dominate and destroy are not grown up. They are not mature human beings. Maturity is about self-realization, self-transformation, but I don't do it alone. It's that people have loved me into existence.